guys, it's me Stace. I am back today with another Thursday scrap stumper, and our stumper today was to use a household object. Well, I could have used a gazillion things, so I first went to the kitchen and kind of checked things out there, and I stumbled across some aluminum foil. We're going to be using this as our stumper to create a stamp to make our own background paper that you see here. We're going to be making our own background paper and also this really cute little pocket to have a gift card in there as well, and then there's the inside. Alright, so the first thing you need is a piece of cardstock. This is 8.5 by 5.5. You want to score that at 4 1/4 to make the card base. Then take your bone folder and go ahead and give that a nice crisp edge. And do you guys see I have a new Cricut bone folder? I shared with you guys that mine broke. Well, my subscriber friend Wanda was so generous to send me one, and I absolutely love it, and I thank her eternally because I love that bone folder. Alright, the next pieces we need are 2 pieces of white cardstock. They are both 4 by 5 1/4. One is for the inside and one is for the outside. Grab a piece of scrap paper and grab one of your whites. Then you want to take your aluminum foil. You don't need a whole lot. And you want to crumble it, but you want to do it softly. Otherwise, your aluminum foil will tear. Okay, when you have it slightly crumbled, we're going to go and take a pair of scissors. We don't need all this. And the plus side to cutting it with your scissors, it does sharpen the scissor blade. All right, let's go ahead and grab a block, and we're going to just simply wrap the aluminum foil around the block. Okay, grab some ink. I'm just using a black Memento ink here. I'm going to flip it over and just ink it up. And we're going to just stamp it on. Isn't that cool? I love that. And I just used black. I think this would be really fun if you used a white cardstock base like we're doing here, and use like a red and blue, and it can be fireworks for a really cute 4th of July card, or a summer barbecue or a picnic. You can do red and green for Christmas time. And I love creating my own background paper, and this is just another really fun way to do it. And nobody would guess that we're using aluminum foil to do that. So keep on inking this up and stamping it down. You can go as light or or as light or as dark as you want, or make it more sporadic, make it be heavy. And what I like is that no 2 cards are going to be the same. We'll do one more maybe right here in the middle. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Isn't that fun? All right, while we're here though, I want to grab the inside of my card and just do a little bit on the bottom. Okay, so now we have the inside of the card done and the outside. Let's go ahead and toss that. All right, now the stamps that we are using to make the gift card holder pocket is from Mamie Made It. It is called Oh Snap Friends. I'm going to take this out of my way. Let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to be using the little Polaroid frame and also the saying that says worth 1,000 words. So grab the Polaroid frame and that part. Okay, we can set that aside. I'm going to put the Polaroid frame on a larger block here, and the greeting on a smaller block. Alright, now you want to grab a piece of scrap white paper and your ink. I put it on my block the wrong way. Hang on. Alright, I need to all stamp this. That's kind of funny. You want to put the stamp on your block the right way. Okay, I think we got it that time. Alright, that was kind of funny. Alright, so ink it up the right way, and then we're going to stamp it down. Okay, now while we're here with our same black ink, we're going to go ahead and stamp the greeting that says worth 1,000 words. I think this is fun for a gift card. You know, you can put worth 1,000 words on the front and then maybe like worth $100 on the inside for the gift card amount. All right, stamp that right there. Perfect. All right, we are done with the ink. Now what I want to do is roughly cut this out. And we're also going to cut the center out as well. So I'm just going to kind of cut just a small border around the frame. I'm not too worried about it being straight. If you want to, you can take a ruler and measure it or use your trimmer. I think as long as you're close, you're okay. Or if you're like me and you can't cut a straight line to save your life, just go ahead and make it purposely crooked. All right, I think we're okay. All right, now I want to grab a piece of cardboard because we're going to be cutting the inside of that out. I have the Tim Holtz ruler because it has that metal end on the one side. And we're just going to take a little knife. You can use your X-Acto knife or your husband's utility knife. And we're just going to go ahead in here and cut the inside of this out. Very carefully. You want to hold that ruler nice and taut. Okay, I'm going to turn it and do the other side. And I am going in a little bit more than I normally would on this one because my gift card does not fit perfectly in there. All right, so I'm going to do the bottom. And then lastly, we'll do the top, and this will be done. I also think this would be really cute to use a photograph, you know, maybe for the person you're giving it to, or they could use, once they use the gift card, they can put a photo of themselves in there, spending the gift card. All right, so that's what that looks like all cut out. All right, now we're gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna grab something for the back of it to kind of block this in. I'm using Stampin' Up! Vellum, and I'm gonna cut this shorter than I need it. And again, I'm just kind of roughly measuring it here. Cut that part off and we'll make it shorter this way. Okay. Just make sure it fits on top of that nicely. I can go a little bit shorter on the side. Let's check it out again here. I could probably go a smidgen shorter on the bottom. All right, now we're going to glue that down using the Art Glitter Glue. You get this from MadeMeMadeIt.com. All right, we're first going to go ahead and glue around the outside of this. You don't want to use a whole lot of glue. You don't want it seeping in. And then lay this down. And if you don't have the Stampin' Up! Vellum, any kind of vellum you have will be fine. You could also use a bag or window sheeting. Okay, but I love the way that looks. It makes it look kind of frosted. All right, now we're going to flip it over again and grab some foam tape right here. I'm going to just cut a little piece off. Now you see in my card here, my gift card doesn't go all the way to the bottom. And once I made that, I'm like, yeah, I want it to go more to the bottom. So I'm going to go and cut this foam tape in half. And just put a piece at the very bottom, right there. Take the other half of this one. And we're going to put that on the side. This is the same way you would make a shaker card. You know, so you can do the same thing, just put your foam tape all around this, and then put little sequins in it or glitter, and it could be a shaker card rather than a gift card holder. But I do think it's fun. All right. And when you're making a shaker card, you want to make sure all your foam tape is like touching. See how right here it's all touching, but over here it's not. This way the glitter or whatever you're putting in there doesn't get out of it. All right, so we have that piece. Now I'm going to grab a piece of black cardstock to kind of offset this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. And again, we're just roughly measuring here. Just going to lay this on to create a mat. And again, if you want to measure this white piece or this frame, you can certainly do that. But it's a handmade card. All right, let's go back to our card elements here. So we have the card base, the outside of the card and the inside. We're going to first glue down the outside. And this is a fun technique. I think it's just kind of different using aluminum foil to stamp. I've also used aluminum foil before. I would cut it down to a card size, like 4 by 5 1/4. You can run it through your die cutting machine and cut shapes out of it. You could use it for embossing folders. Lots of fun ways you can use aluminum foil. I'm going to kind of rub it on that side. Let's do the inside of our card as well while we're here. Okay, and put that in there, straight centered, or as close to it as possible. Alrighty, so now we have that. Let's go ahead and grab our black piece that we're going to use to kind of mat this. And I want to put this toward the bottom on a bit of an angle like that. I'm going to take the backing off of these pieces of our foam tape. Okay, let's take that. Isn't that cute? I love this stamp. Really good if you guys do mini albums. Perfect stamp for that. Alright, again, I'm going to kind of flip it over. I got ink all over me. Alright, let's grab our gift card and see how we did. For this, it's just like a Comfort Sweets card. I didn't really have a gift card. I just took some raffia and taped it on the back. You could use twine. Or you can even adhere this to a piece of cardstock and make a mat and then punch a hole in that in the cardstock. Oh yeah, much better. See how farther it goes down on that card than my original? So I do like the idea of only doing like a half a piece of the foam tape. See how that one goes a little bit higher, but it's up to you guys, you know. Like I said, you could very easily slip a photo in here, you know, of the person you're giving the card to. Lots of fun ways, but I think it's a really cute technique for the background, creating your own, and also making a little gift card holder pocket. And then we have, of course, the inside that you can write your message to. All right, guys, there you have it. Today's Thursday scrap stumper using aluminum foil to make a background paper. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.